What's going on, guys? It's Moose here, and I'm bringing you Monday random commentary, and I'm here with one of my friends, Squishy or Alex. You want to say hello?
Yeah, hey guys, what's going on?
If you guys remember, he did a dual con with me on Reliving the Classics for Call of Duty 4 2 weeks ago, and now he's back to help me out with today's Monday random commentary. So, just a quick note, we got two gameplays for you today, one with the SPAS 12 on Oasis, and one with the PP90 on Dome. That's mainly because this commentary is going to be fairly long, I think around 14 minutes, and we got a lot to talk about.
And this isn't going to be more of a random commentary, as it does have a subject to it.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about the new DLC coming out actually tomorrow, Tuesday, June 19th, for Xbox 360 Premium members. And just one thing is that on the Elite website, the content calendar, if you've ever heard of it or seen it before, for this month, June, as you can see on the screen right now, it says that Elite Drop 13 will be a map, 14 will be a mission, and 15 will be classified. And so me and Alex here, we're really thinking, like, maybe guns will be in the classified, or, camos. That wouldn't really be that great, but we just thought something that has never been released before might be in it.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was going to be something that Call of Duty series in general has never done before. Maybe, guns or camos, I guess, for even that matter. But,
yeah, I don't know. We've never seen it before, which is why it was, like, kind of a surprise. Fail right there. But,
even from the beginning when I saw the classified on the calendar, it just really got my attention, you know what I mean? Like,
oh, yeah. And, actually, there's a classified in August also,
yeah.
if you look on the content calendar.
To be honest, my interest has died down a little.
Yeah, and you'll see why he's saying his interest has died down. The same goes for me, and we'll get to that in this commentary, but we want to keep a good flow to it. So it had been rumored that the 74U, AK-74U, could be entering Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, and that seems fairly plausible to me, because they actually had it in the campaign and in Spec Ops missions. I remember one mission in the campaign, I don't remember what it's called, but you have to protect the Russian president, I think. You use the 74U throughout it, and I just remember that. So, it seemed like a possibility to me, but with today's news, it looks like it might not actually be happening.
Yeah, and that'd be pretty cool. 74U being in Call of Duty 4, and that was a great gun in Call of Duty 4.
Oh yeah.
And also just that thing that they would be adding a gun into Call of Duty, which they've never done before. I think it would just be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's only ever been maps, and this game brought in Spec Ops missions, but to be honest, if you bought Elite, did you actually want Spec Ops missions?
It's we were talking about that before. It's yeah, I bought Elite. I know you bought Elite for the DLC.
For DLC only, pretty much. The stats feature is somewhat cool. I don't use it very often. Sometimes I'll go look on it just out of curiosity. But to be honest, I didn't pay $50 to get a Spec Ops mission every month. It's just not something that I wanted, and I think Infinity Ward knows that, but I don't really think they care, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess it's cool that they are throwing these in, but it's like I said to you earlier, I would rather them not have the Spec Ops missions and then focus on the game a little more. You know what I mean? Focus on the multiplayer maps that are coming out. Make them a little more in depth, I guess you could say. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Make them better, because to be honest, I love Oasis. Well, I don't know if love is a good word for it, but I do like the map. It's
it's one of the better DLCs.
It's a fairly good DLC map. And still though, it's not that great. it's a good map. Don't get me wrong, but almost every other map, Liberation, trash. I don't know what else to say about that.
Piazza is just vertical.
It's okay, but it's very vertical. Overwatch is okay. Black Box is pretty big. They're just all the DLC maps besides Piazza really have been huge, and I actually lost my 20 kill streak there. But it's just like Infinity Ward. I don't know. I almost want to say they don't care about the community. That's kind of that's almost me talking from Modern Warfare 2 when they actually didn't care about the community. I don't think anyone could say that they did in that game. This game they have tried a lot more to be aware of what the community wants. But I think with this new DLC drop that's going to be happening tomorrow, you're going to see that a lot of people lose faith in Infinity Ward, because they pretty much just straight up lied to us with what it said on the content calendar and what we're actually going to be getting.
Yeah, as you're going to see, it's like you said, it's basically just a blatant lie to our face. I mean, I know that most of the stuff that, you know, they've told us what's going to be for the drop, and then they say it classified, but it's not at all what, you know, what we were hoping or what it was supposedly going to be. So you want to show it to them now?
Yeah. Well, as you can see on the screen now, this is a tweet from Infinity Ward. It was about 5 or 6 hours ago, and it's basically saying that there's going to be a Spec Ops mission, Arctic Recon, and 3 new face-off maps. So 4 pieces of DLC. So I mean, 4 pieces of DLC is good.
And that's a big DLC drop. I mean,
it's a pretty big drop, and I mean, I'll definitely like it. I know I will. I mean, I always like new things, but to be honest, that's really just what we basically just said a minute ago. It's a straight up lie. They had said that there was going to be a multiplayer map, a Spec Ops mission, and a classified DLC, and pretty much they're giving us 3 face-off maps, according to this tweet, and a Spec Ops mission.
So I mean, I don't see how another multiplayer map can be a classified if there's already one in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense, and it really kind of annoys me that they would try to pull that off as classified, and it makes me also think that, you know, they just put this together at the last minute.
Oh yeah.
That's what it seems like to me. It seems like, you know, they really hadn't thought it through.
I think what I kind of saw in it is that they saw how successful Face Off was in the early going when they first released it, because a lot of people were playing it, and they thought, well, I mean, they're not, like, nobody's gonna care if we switch it from a multiplayer map to a Face Off map, and I mean, I care. I'm pretty sure you care.
Yeah, I care. I played Face Off maybe 5 or 6 times.
And
Enjoyed it, but it's not something that I regularly play.
Yeah,
and I won't regularly play, no matter what maps come out.
Yeah, and I mean, we were thinking that maybe to kind of make up for there not being a multiplayer map, that maybe they would put in Rust and Shipment from Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4.
That would be the more classified aspect.
Yeah, we were thinking maybe that's what they meant by classified, and actually, as you're going to see in maybe a couple minutes, that's actually not the case.
Far from the case.
Sadly, actually. But yeah, there's the end of the first gameplay. We're going to move on to the second one here. It is a PP90 gameplay on Dome, and hopefully you enjoy that in the background of the commentary. But so, I mean, what do you think about 3 new face-off maps? How much do you think you'll play them, if at all?
Probably once, see how they are. Get an honest opinion on them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna base my opinion off of what other people say, but I'll play them. You know, I to be honest, I'm not a small game type person. I like ground war. I like drop zone because it's a 6v6, but you know, it's so fast paced.
Oh yeah.
So no matter what maps come out on drop zone, unless they're like, you know, really small, I don't know how else to put it. I don't think that I'll be an avid player of that game type.
I think I'd be okay with them putting out 3 face-off maps if they allowed you to play it in a thing like Team Tactical or Team Deathmatch, even where it's 6v6.
Yeah, just a smaller game type.
Or even if they added more modes to face-off instead of just kill confirmed and TDM. Maybe if they had domination or search and destroy or something like that. I think it would be a little bit more enjoyable, and you wouldn't be so bored with it. And also, there wouldn't be so many monster spawn traps like on a ground. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a gameplay with a crazy spawn trap, or maybe even been in a monster spawn trap on a ground, but it's a pretty big spawn trap if you can get it going. Me and my partner usually do get it going, and we pretty much win every game on a ground.
Yeah.
It's really not hard to win if you have that spawn trap going. But I don't know. I think what do you personally think? How do I put this? If they had put in Shipment and Rust as 2 of the face-off maps coming out tomorrow, would you have been okay with them kind of lying to us with air quotes?
Hey, well, you know, there's two sides to this. I would have been yes, okay, but no, not okay, because I would have been okay because, you know, it's cool. It's something you know, they did in Modern Warfare 2. You haven't seen it before that, and yeah, I don't know. It's pretty unique, but you know, on the other hand, it's just lazy. You know, they have to take the maps from the other games and they just put them into this game. I mean, sure, it's more complicated than that, but it just doesn't really doesn't show their potential, I guess you could say. It's just, it's really I don't know. I don't know how to put it any other way than saying it's being lazy.
Yeah, it's definitely being pretty lazy in my mind. I mean, Shipment's one of my favorite maps ever. Don't get me wrong, as it is many other people's. Rust is also a fairly good map. It's probably the best quickscoping map, maybe besides Shipment. And just adding them in would be cool because I'd love to play them again. But not being able to play them with a 6v6 format like I could in Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2. Well, I guess Modern Warfare 2 you didn't really get it that often, if at all in 6v6, but you did in Call of Duty 4 with Shipment, and those were some of the best games. But now I actually don't think that's even possible with all the kill streaks that go on and things of that nature. I mean, if you can't really have an AC-130 on Shipment, that's not really going to work too well.
Yeah, no, definitely not. You know, just I don't know. It really bothers me in a way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, so actually we're going to show you a tweet now that was just posted a few minutes before this commentary. Actually, we were just making sure we didn't miss anything before the commentary.
We were checking up on our sources, and this came up.
Yeah, so we checked Twitter quickly, and Infinity Ward posted that premium members are going to get the Special Ops mission Arctic Recon and 2 face-off maps, not 3.
Now this is a change from the other one where it said 3 face-off maps.
Yeah, I mean, and it's very possible they could have had a typo, but if you're a big company like Infinity Ward, and you have a typo, that's a pretty big deal.
You know, that's I completely agree with you, but that's just besides the point. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no,
I don't think they had a typo. I think it's just ignorance on their part. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah. I mean, they probably. I mean, let's just assume it was a typo. I mean, you would delete the tweet and just post a new tweet that says 2.
Yeah.
That's really all you got to do.
Yeah.
I've posted tweets where I messed up some typing because I usually do it on my phone, and I just delete it and tweet something else. I mean, Infinity Ward to post something like that, so obviously wrong, and then 4 or 5 hours later fix it.
Yeah.
It's not good business.
You know, the thing that makes it kind of stand out to me that it isn't a typo is in this tweet they are including the names of the maps.
Yep.
So
Vortex and uturn.
I don't know. It's.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys are definitely gonna have to post in the comments what you guys think of Infinity Ward and their recent little DLC lying spree, I guess. Yeah, debacle is a better word for it. And definitely let us know what you guys think. But I mean, I don't know. I saw a picture of uturn, and hopefully I'll be able to get it in the commentary so you guys can see it. If not, I'll post a link in the description. But it basically looked exactly like Interchange. They had cars.
Yeah.
They were broken.
You know, when you were showing me it, it was looking like Interchange, and now I was thinking in my head before, and now it just came to me what it looked like. You remember that Black Ops DLC map with the planes? Hangar 18, I think, maybe?
Yep, Hangar 18.
That, I don't know why, it just kind of reminded me of that.
Really?
Is that the one with the highway?
I don't believe there's a highway on it.
So,
you might be thinking of a different map.
Yeah, I don't know. It definitely reminded. It definitely rung a bell with a previous map.
Yeah, it looked really similar. And I don't know. So that's about it, guys. If you want to check out Alex's channel,
yeah,
it'll be in the description.
Actually just got my screen recorder fixed and made a quick little intro. So just go check that out.
Yep. He's going to have a video up today, and hopefully you can check that out. There will be a link in the description, and hopefully in an annotation on the screen. So, if you guys enjoyed this commentary, please leave it a like. As I said before, please leave a comment what you guys think. If you're an Elite Premium member on Xbox, let me know if you're excited for this DLC or disappointed in that it's not going to be classified. Yeah, and
you know what would also be interesting to see? Also leave a comment. I know this is my channel, so I'm kind of taking an initiative, but leave a comment saying whether you bought Elite for, spec op missions, etc., or you bought it for the multiplayer maps. You know what I mean? It'd be interesting to see. If it's just us that feel that way.
Yep. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys, and check out Alex's channel.
Yep,
and
see you later.
We'll see you later.